Hi, I'm Claudia St. I'm the founder and CEO of the Workplace Advisors. We are your advisors for all things workplace related. I had the pleasure of being interviewed by Henry Lopez on the How of Business just a couple of days ago, and it was a wonderful experience. If you haven't checked out the How of Business, please check it out on any of the places where you would normally get your podcasts. They have a lot of great resources for businesses of all sizes. In the conversation, he asked me a question: is employment at will the same thing as can I fire at will? And the answer to that question is not really. Employment at will is a common law that dates back to, as far back as common law goes. But essentially, it is a covenant that says that employers can hire and fire any employee at will, and that employees have the right to join employment or quit their employment for any reason at will. The reality is, over time, there have been certain stipulations, federal law, state law, even local law in some circumstances, that says that you can't fire somebody because they're a member of a protected class. So perhaps because of their membership in a class of folks with disabilities, race, gender, religion, veteran status, disability. For all of those reasons, you cannot be fired because you are a member of that class. You can also not be fired for doing things that are legally required or whistleblowers. So, for example, if you file a claim against your employer because of a workplace safety incident or because you're not being paid correctly, an employer cannot retaliate against you and fire you because you have been exercising your rights under the law. One thing that many businesses may not know is that there are certain circumstances where employment at will does not play. So, for example, if you have a collective bargaining unit within your organization, really the terms of that collective bargaining agreement specify the terms under which you can be fired or hired. But many businesses, in their employee handbooks, their policies, maybe even in their offer letter, might say that you have employment here and you may be subject to progressive discipline. Your employment, you can be fired for cause. And when employers state that you can be fired for cause over and over again, they may be implicitly denying themselves the right to employment at law, the right to say, I have the right to terminate you for no cause, which is really what the letter of employment at will is intended to spell out, that you have that right. So it's very important to make sure your employee handbook, your policy around hiring and discipline, what you say in your offer letter, if your email says something like, unless you do something really crazy, you have a job here for life, you may be releasing yourself from the right to employment at will. At the Workplace Advisors, we're here to help you with all these sorts of things. Let us check out your employee handbook. Let us check out your policies and procedures. And if you have a tricky situation where you may need to be disciplining or even terminating somebody, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. And if you haven't checked out the How of Podcast, head over to where you get your podcasts and look them up. Henry Lopez is wonderful, and they do a lot of great work. And of course, check us out. Please check us out at theworkplaceadvisors.com. Check out our HR support plan. For $189 a month, we are handling all of these types of situations for our clients, and we would love to do that for you too. We hope this helps, and we hope that you have a safe and a productive workplace. Take care.